Listen up.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Kel.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Hey, everybody. The Lucy and Kel podcast is here with Lucy.
G'day, g'day.
And Casey.
G'day, yo.
And a g'day, yo. That's not bad.
It's new.
And also I am on board with the Thursday podcast. And look, many of you are listening to this podcast to catch up on the show that you missed earlier today, or just to hang out with the family-style shenanigans of Lucy, Kel and Casey. So we're going to start today's podcast with the simple question, frappe or frappe? At the end of the show, I believe, I can't give you a context because I can't remember 2 seconds ago, but we got to talking about frappes.
Yep.
You need to know that producer Casey and I are firmly placed in the frappe camp.
Yep.
Yeah.
Frappe,
Lucy
frappe.
is placed in the frappe
Yeah.
camp. I'll come out and be honest. I don't believe I've had a frappe ever. I couldn't really tell you what a frappe is.
Wow.
Casey tried to explain a frappe for me.
And I said, Cal, it's like a chocolate or coffee frappe.
Yeah, so it's like a chocolate or coffee
You know what
frappe.
you're on
Helps
about.
no one.
But is it a lot of whipped cream at the top?
If you want.
If
I
you
think
want.
the whipped cream's actually like this cream blended in with ice and the coffee and the syrup and the powder.
Yeah. It sounds like something I have had,
Yeah.
but I didn't know I was having a frappe.
Yeah.
And Lucy says we're both wrong. It's frappe. Because she's very posh, from the posh end of town.
It's just not correct, babe.
Reasons for why you think it's a frappe?
Posh. Frappe.
Are you saying it is frappe, but you're just saying it in a posh way?
No, I'm just saying that you can probably say, I'd like to go to a dance. I'd like to go to a dance. I could have a frappe. I'll have a frappe.
That's better.
Frappe. G'day, love. Can I have a frappe, love? Hey, by gum, don't mind a chick, a frappe. That's what it sounds like. Frappe is like, hello, I'm flying to France and I'd like to have a little frappe.
No.
We've got some responses from the Light family. Some friends of the podcast have texted in, so I'm going to go through these and we're going to try and work it out. Because
Okay.
this is the sort of conversation people download the podcast for.
Yeah.
Jensen in Hughesdale says, I think Kel was right with the pronunciation of frappe.
Never heard of Jensen texting him before.
So Jensen,
Sounds fake.
are you suggesting?
No, I can see his details here.
All right, so Jensen is a real person
Yep.
from Hughesdale and he says frappe. So that's one for Casey and I.
Yep.
James, a real person in Melbourne. Frappe. The A is pronounced like cat. So
Frappe.
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 No,
Frappe.
you don't say cart, babe.
Do you say cart, do you? Look at that
No,
dog and
but-
that cart.
Sorry.
But there's a different A's in everything.
Well,
Argue.
specifically, James is saying it's frappe,
Frappe.
not frappe. He says like the A in cat, not like the A in argue.
Do you say
It's not-
apple?
Do you say ague or do you say argue?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything because we all say argue.
Yeah, but we also
I'm
cat.
growling at her now.
There's different ways to say A's, and I think it's frappe.
Janelle says, from Doncaster East, real person. Janelle says, the frap, as in trap, A. It's frappe A. So far, clean sweep.
Doesn't matter.
The one you have problems with, not personally, just the pronunciation of their name. Are we going with Corinne?
Corinne.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Corinne.
you call her
Serene. Sometimes I
Right.
call her Serene.
Corinne, Clyde North, real person. Excusez-moi. It's frappe. With the because Casey did say the accent is on the E, not on the A. Although Corinne says frappe in French does not mean the same thing as it does in English. Go figure.
Oh my gosh, so we're literally right. That proves our whole entire argument. So the frappe you're searching isn't even the frappe drink. It
Yes, it
means
is.
something else.
No.
I hope it means something nice. Anywho,
Although
so,
frappe also means to hit in French as well.
Oh,
So there you go.
Bit of a slap.
Yeah.
Well, Lucy
That's
would,
what she means.
occasionally Lucy would like to give me a bit of a
Frappe
frappe.
to the head.
I like that. On air now when he does something, when he interrupts you.
Frappe you.
I'm going to frappe you, mate.
Well, listen here, mate. You want a frappe?
I frappe you.
So far, I'm just saying what we all realise to be true. So far, Casey, myself, and every single other person is saying frappe.
Frappe.
Why are you saying frappe?
Because it's just how my body wants to say it. I identify with being someone who says frappe, and I don't think you can tell me otherwise.
Well, this is good. This is a very adult discussion. So what you're
I
saying
like
is
it. It sounds
what you're
nice
saying
in
is
my
that
mouth.
what you're saying is we are saying it correctly. You have chosen to do otherwise.
Oh.
No, not
Because
necessarily.
I'm cool with that.
You sound very uncouth when you say frappe. I've got someone French saying frappe.
Okay.
A real live French person.
Yep.
In English, therefore, it is generally said as frappe, frappe, frozen coffee drink.
Frappe.
Pay. He's
He's not
leaning on
saying
the...
frappe.
He's actually not even saying it how you're saying it, Lou.
He's leaning on the pay.
Yeah.
Frappe.
So we're all wrong.
I don't know if that French guy's right.
He's French, and he says his French language. It's his job.
Hey, I think we can safely say historically, not all French people are right. About a ton of stuff.
Frappe. He's not saying frappe, love. He's saying frappe. Anyway, we've talked about this much too long, and I've never even drunk a frappe.
We also have a real life problem
What?
that must be fixed inside of this podcast. And I think you're the person to fix it, Les. Casey is in charge of the team bonding game at the end. We have a meeting coming up where all of our team specifically gets together and does a team bonding game.
Into a game.
Lucy, would you like to describe your team bonding game from last week?
Oh, my last week game, we finished off the team meeting and I did that TikTok viral trend where you send one person out of the room and you all decide on the one action you want them to do. So in our situation, we sent Cam out of the room and then we decided what we needed to get him to do was pick up a banana skin with a fork. Now you do that by cheering or booing. It's like hot or colder. So he walks in and if he walks away from the banana and he doesn't know what he's got to do, you start booing. And then he walks closer to the banana and you start cheering. But then just say he picks up the banana, you'd boo because that's not what we wanted him to do. And it was so funny. And we were boo, yeah, or boo, ah! And we were screaming in the office. And I think all of management were unimpressed. And we finally got him by cheering and booing and hotter and colder to get him to pick up the banana with the fork. It took about 5 or 6 minutes of us screaming in this boardroom, which is in the middle of our organisation. It was pretty good. Everyone came out laughing, saying it was a great game.
The best game.
So being an expert in team bonding games by the sounds of it, because it was so very successful, at the moment I think she's going with rock, paper, scissors. But she's open to ideas.
No, babe.
Don't down the rock off. I love a rock off.
I don't want to do the team
before.
game because I want to do something so creative. And if I can't come up with something creative, I don't want to do it.
No one's ever played Wink Murder in our group.
I don't know what that
Walk
is.
me through Wink Murder.
Why don't we do Murder in the Dark?
Wink Murder is where someone is chosen to be the murderer and then you all look at each other and if someone winks, you die dramatically.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Done.
everybody's got to find that person. But I don't know the rules and the ins and outs of it. Like, because surely...
Is that a bit like
Actually?
heads down, thumbs up?
I was just going to say I'm going to do heads down, thumbs up.
Yeah, I can't remember how to play that
For
either.
fun.
I don't know heads down, thumbs
Yeah, I'll
up
explain
either.
the rules.
You're in a circle.
Yeah.
Your heads are down. Your thumbs are up. Mm-hmm. Then what happens?
Then the person
The
that's
selected person.
the selected person touches a pair of thumbs and that person puts their thumbs down.
Right.
And then that person steps back up.
Yeah.
And then the people who with their thumbs down have to try and work out who they think touched the thumb. That's it. It's very easy.
It'll be easy because you'll hear the chairs in our creaky boardroom.
No, what do you mean?
Well, we all stand up in a circle. Heads down, thumbs up, standing up.
No, you don't. You sit down, you put your head
That's
on
what
the
I do when I'm
table.
angry. Just
We're not leaving this podcast till we come up with a team bonding
this is the
exercise.
worst because I want to do my best and I don't have the ability right now to do that.
Oh, she's so passionate.
What about trust falls? You know
Done.
trust fall?
Just don't catch me and I won't come in tomorrow.
How about, I've got it for you.
Yeah.
Hide and seek, where one person goes and everybody's got to find that person and you start hiding with that person and the last person to get into that place with all the people is the loser.
I don't understand.
So like what is like you used to play this, it's like, so
Yeah.
just say it's all our team and you say everyone go close your eyes and then you choose me as the hider.
Okay.
I go hide and then everyone's got to find me
Yeah.
and hide with me. And you've got to be, and if you're the last person to find me, you're the loser.
But
So everyone just
But
gets
how are we
the
going to do that in the boardroom?
No, you run around the organisation.
We'll get fired.
Even better.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Yesterday's podcast, you can download the latest episode of the Lucy and Kel podcast and hear a conversation where, out of the blue, I'm not sure how the conversation started. It was between me and Casey, and somehow Casey started a conversation about the size of my head. And in the affirmative, Casey doesn't think I have a large head. Now, if you've seen me, one of the first things that you see is my large head. Got a large one. I think Casey said, Kel, you don't have a large head. And Lucy made this sound. Woo! Woo! Doesn't he? And when her voice is up that high, you know, maybe she disagrees.
Yeah.
We all agreed that my head was in the right size proportion to the rest of my body, which is also large. I said I was a lug, and Casey's so young, she's like, oh, that's great. And Lucy's like, well, is it okay? So you think I have a large head?
Look, I don't think it's large, but I do think it is. You're a big guy.
You don't think it's 1700s circus freak show large?
No, I just think you're a big guy. You're a tall guy. You're 6 foot something. So of course your head is in proportion.
You've given birth before.
Yes.
My mum always mentioned the size of my head,
right?
For obvious reasons. But I think I do have a large head.
I don't think you do. I think it's in the grand scheme of things. I'd say it's a medium head.
I'd love to weigh my head one day. You know how you can do that? Can you weigh your head and not the rest of your body? Is that possible? Let us know. 0428899899. Anyway, the conversation then continued on the podcast about the size of people's heads. And Lucy made this bold and grandiose statement.
I can't even remember the exact...
I'll tell you what it was. Lucy says, what's the size of your head, Kel? And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? She goes, what's the circumference of your head? And I said, I don't know. And Lucy's like, what?
And then I said, well, my circumference is 57 centimetres.
Oh, no one heard that over the exclamation sound effect.
I said my circumference is 57 centimetres.
57 centimetres. You know the measurement and the circumference of your head.
Yeah.
And Casey's like, what are you talking about? And then Lucy was even more shocked to find out that Casey doesn't know the size of her head.
And I said to you both, how are you buying hats online?
I don't think we are. Have I seen you in a hat, Casey? No.
I've never seen you in a hat.
Hang on, we'll bring Casey up. There might be Is there trouble? There's trouble in paradise here.
Are you anti-hats?
No, I love hats.
Okay.
I love
So
hats.
you're in a workplace, so why would she ever come to work?
So you only go out into the supermarket store to buy a hat?
Good question. I have hats, but from like 10 years ago, and I just rewear the same one. No wonder I don't wear it out because they're all ugly.
Are they all adjustable? Not all hats are adjustable.
No, of course not. No, I like those really hard wool fedoras, and you need to find one with the right circumference for your head, or it's just
well,
not
you need to know
fit.
the circumference of your
That's
head.
why if I pick up a hat in the shop and it says, because sometimes inside the hats it has the circumference, it'll say 55 centimetres. There's no point me putting it on.
I will say, as a man with a limited understanding of how the world works online, I've never really thought about sizes of hats. I felt like people just went out and put a hat on, and it either fits or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, you try another hat. So what did it take to measure your head? Like, how did you measure your head?
With a tape measure.
You just wrap it around your forehead?
Yeah, this way.
She has indicated she wraps it around her head above her ears.
I was buying a hat from a very well-known hat company that does lovely hats. I won't say who they are, not a station sponsor. And I had to measure my head to buy the right hat.
Were you surprised, or
that's the story?
What was your emotional response to the size of your head? Were you happy with the size of your head?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I want to be little.
You want a smaller head?
I want to be smaller. I want to be the size of Kylie Minogue.
How?
She's like 5 foot with a teeny head, but I'm like 5'6.5" with a medium to large head. Yeah. So this cat company...
I feel like knowing you don't like the word, you've got a medium-sized head. I don't think you like that.
So this hat company that I bought my hat from, I bought the medium size because I'm on their website now, and it was a 57 centimetre circumference.
Did it just drop onto your head and cover your eyes?
It's a little tight. So that's what I'm
small.
saying. I'm saying to you, I'm a 57 to 58, but if there's a bit of give, I can do a 57, but if there's no give, it needs to be a bit bigger. But so then I bought the large, which was a 59, way too big, falls off my head. So that's how come I know I'm 58 centimetre circumference, because of this website.
Lucy would like to know, because she feels like everyone should know the size of their head. Casey and I are not sure, and we are asking you the question this morning. Do you know the circumference, the size of your head? Lucy felt like everyone just has this information
I
at
just
their
thought
disposal.
people would know, oh yeah, if I'm a 58 circumference.
Don't measure it now. I mean, you can measure it now if you want.
Don't
but it's
say to
more-
people, don't
No,
measure your head. You can measure it.
if you would like to measure your head now, go for your life. But I'm just saying, you're looking at the... you want to know from people who already know. Like, you're just at a dinner party,
I just want to know if
and
there's
you're
a
talking about politics, then
Yeah.
you're talking about religion and the weather, and then somebody says, hey, Wendy, what's the size of your head? And Wendy's like, great question, already have that answer.
Yeah, 58 centimetres, around this way. Gig has replied, and when I've said, what's the size of your head, she's just like, it's huge. I'm a big buffet.
Yeah, I think you know. Like, if you've got I get this.
yeah.
I get this much. If you've got a massive head,
Yeah.
you know. Especially if you're a guy. Because if you're a guy, you'll often have your friends point out how massive your head is.
It's like Sputnik.
Yeah, you're like, mate, that's a massive bonce.
Nicole has texted in saying, Lucy and Kel, my son recently ordered hats for his 5 groomsmen for his wedding and no one knew their head circumference. They all had to go off and measure their heads and get back to him.
Hats for the wedding day.
Wedding hats.
Wedding hats. You have Lucy's attention.
Dave from New Gisborne. Hey, Davey boy. I love your work, Dave. Dave says, I know mine and I'm 57 as well.
57.
Dave, hat twins. Head size twins, Dave.
I've missed this very important piece of information in the whole conversation. Are you measuring it in millimetres, centimetres, inches?
This is centimetres. 57 centimetres.
57 centimetres. Is that a
57
large?
millimetres. I have the head the size of a pea.
So 57 is a?
I would say that for a man, I would say that's quite conservative.
Reasonable.
I'd say that's small to medium for a man.
Average size.
Yeah, I'd say you've got a small head there, Dave.
Good.
Pinhead. Juliet says, made me think, because you said you're 5'6", Lucy, and your head is 58, is there a chance it's all linked? No, Juliet, it's not.
Oh, the size of your frame
No.
as opposed to the circumference of your
I can
head.
tell you definitely not. Just, it isn't. It's
Okay.
just different. And Karen goes, oh, dear, Lucy, I would think you would only know if you had to measure it for a reason. Otherwise, it's either large, medium or small. She goes, I'm between a medium and a large, depending on the make of the hat. Karen, get yourself a measuring tape. I reckon you'd be around 58 centimetres, Karen. If I know what I know, I'd put money on the fact that you're a 58er.
So as a...
And Brian goes, my mate has a massive head. No idea what size it is, but he has a trouble fitting into those hats that say one size fits all.
That's what I said. If you've got a group of mates and you're a guy, they'll let you know if you've got a massive head.
Oh.
And Brian says, my mate's got a massive head.
Kathy's texted in. So many texts. She goes, I know I'm a size small. And she goes, and I'm extra small for motorbike helmets. Lucy, you can fill bigger hats in the brim with some padding. Yes, for sure, but it just never feels right, ever.
Know the size of your head, guys. That is Lucy's community service announcement to you this morning.
Measure it up, guys. Get a little tape measure it up, and then for fun, say to people, what's your head measurement? And if they don't know, be like, oh, I'm 58. Can't believe you don't know.
The Lucy and Kel podcast. You're going to love this next bit. Oh, spoiler alert.
Lucy's got a new thing. Lucy's got a new thing, everyone. And it's pretty cool. It's a school lunchbox for grown-ups. Have I described it correctly?
No, you haven't at all. It's called a snackle box.
Snackle box. What does a snackle box
This is
do?
a snackle box.
Not a station sponsor.
No, because that's not the name of it.
Oh, it's what it does.
Snackle is just the term. Anything can be a snackle box.
Okay.
It's like a tackle box.
But for snacks.
For snacks.
Gotcha.
It's a thing that went viral, and it's like when you get a box that has lots of compartments, like a tackle box, but you put snacks in it, it becomes a snackle box.
Could you tell me what the shape is? Could you count the sides and tell me what the shape is?
6 sides.
6-sided.
Hexagon.
Is that a hexagon?
Is
Probably.
6 sides a hexagon, Casey? Come on, you're the one that was...
0428 899 899. What shape has 6 sides?
Octagon is 8.
So 0428 899. Yay! Casey says
Yay,
yes.
hexagonical.
So it's a hexagonical
so picture
snackle
this.
box.
It's pink, because Lucy. It's got a clear top. It's a hexagon. And it's got 6 compartments that open outwards. So listen to this.
Can I and also...
Oh, yes. So I open up 6 bits, and then it looks like, when you open it looks like a big flower, really, doesn't it?
Can I, and I'm not trying to ruin it, but just to describe it better, it's giving the vibe of a very funky version of those pill boxes that have all the
but a big
days
one.
of the week on them.
Yes, but a big one
But
for
I'm not
snacks.
trying to ruin it.
No, you have not ruined it,
I'm
that's
just trying
fine.
to describe it.
It is. It's like a giant pill box almost, but it's cool.
But for snacks.
But for snacks. And so there's 6 little compartments. So in one compartment, I've got cashews. In another, I've got some fresh tomatoes, little ones. In another one, I've got one of my Baby Bell cheese that I ate on the show yesterday and choked.
Please don't do that again.
I really want to put some olives in there because I do like a little bit of a cheeky charcuterie in the show. The thing that I really wanted to put in here was a couple of little twiggy sticks.
Now,
I had left 2 in the fridge yesterday to bring into the brekkie for me this morning.
This is where the hurdles start to form in Lucy's life. Because as we should rightly describe, you're a very well-prepared person. And last night, unbeknownst to myself, you were trying to pack the snackle box.
Yeah.
And you opened up the fridge door.
Yeah.
And you said,
where are my twiggy sticks?
where's all my snacks? And
I said, how can I fill my snackle box if there's no snacks to put in my snackle box?
Now, firstly, I did not realise the twiggy sticks were exclusively yours. So I apologise. But that led to a conversation very quickly with Casey, because Casey's starting out a new life.
She's married.
With a husband.
She's been married 4 months now.
And sharing is caring, but also when you're married, you've got some rules. And this morning we'd like to discuss the rules of the fridge. And are there food items in the fridge that are off limits?
Because it's your food.
Lucy has a lot of food.
Tell me what's in the fridge that's mine.
I didn't think this was weird, but only because we're living in a Lucy and Kel bubble. But when you were describing this to Casey this morning,
she was like, yeah, of course.
She had that forced smile on her face where she's getting new information, but she has to smile because it's totally not crazy.
This is common.
It's totally not crazy.
This is common.
Would you like me to go through what I think is off limits for
and
me
I'll
in the
be
fridge?
honest.
All right. Raspberries are off limits.
They're mine.
So if you buy a punnet of... Have you seen how expensive
That's
raspberries are?
That's why they're mine, because there's kids in the house. They
so
inhale
raspberries,
everything. I need
off
something.
limits.
That's mine.
The good strawberries...
That's mine.
Off limits. The bad strawberries with the fur on them, give them to the kids.
No.
The good strawberries for my snackle box.
Yeah.
Now I know Twiggy sticks are off limits.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realise.
Yeah.
What if there's a full pack of Twiggy sticks?
You can have them,
but
if it gets down to the final two, you can't have them.
All right, so if there's only 2 Twiggy sticks left in the packet, that's off limits.
Yeah.
Cans of V, when you are doing cans of V, you're not doing them
not
right
anymore,
now.
but they were mine.
Cans of V are off limits unless there's like 24 in the fridge.
But you can ask for them.
But as it gets down to 3 or 2 cans of V, off limits.
Yeah.
We've got some special chocolate biscuits that you've hidden.
They're mine.
In the crisper.
Yep.
So that the kids won't get to them and also so that I won't get to them.
Yeah, because they went down very quick.
So any sort of chocolate or sweets off limits.
Yep.
The ice blocks are bespoke and wonderful.
Explain that to people because you don't know.
They're not like, I've
don't
learned...
say ice blocks because that's what you eat.
Okay, so I've learned something about Lucy. She doesn't like ice blocks in her drink.
It's not ice blocks, guys. They're called
because
ice cubes.
Because the ice melts and dilutes the drink, which is very scientific when you think about it. So you have special plastic ice blocks. That
Ice
like
cubes. You've got to keep saying the wrong thing.
I'm sorry. She's got plastic ice cubes.
Yeah, in the shape of pink diamonds.
And one time...
Because when you have a drink, you have a fancy drink with pink diamonds.
One time my son thought they were real ice cubes and tried to chew on them, and he's chewing a plastic ice cube. So they're off limits as well, which I think is reasonable.
They're not off limits.
Aren't they?
Just to your son.
Just to my son.
Because he was eating the plastic ice cubes.
So that's about 5 items in the fridge that are off limits, I think, that I can think of off the top of my head. You opened up the fridge door yesterday afternoon and said, where are the olives? And we hadn't bought olives. But you were just screaming into the void, where are olives?
I did not scream into the void. I said, I wish I had some olives.
You're like trying to manifest them.
Yes.
Where are olives?
I know. I was like, olives would be great for my snackle box.
And I'm like, we didn't even buy olives, baby. Oh, yes. If there's any sort of cold meats, like turkey.
Yeah, because I eat protein. I eat high protein meals.
Turkey's off limits. If there's like salamis and hams, maybe I can have a crack. But turkey, I've discovered yesterday, completely off limits.
You can have the champagne ham. You can have salami, but don't touch the turkey because that's mine. That's my lunch.
So that's a lot of things that are off limits in the fridge that I didn't even realise. It's a bit of a minefield for me.
You have things that are probably off limits.
Name one thing in the fridge that I won't allow you to eat.
If you had bought yourself a salad roll.
Not a fanciful thing where a hypothetical thing that I've never had in the fridge ever. Right now, is there anything in the fridge that you can't? Or is all that the light touches in the fridge yours?
Listen to me.
Okay, we're digressing.
Listen.
Let's not answer that question.
Listen, mummies.
Got food.
Mummies got busy lives. Mummies.
Got food that's off limits.
Got food that's off limits.
That's okay. I don't think you should...
Mummies since the dawn of time have hidden food away in different boxes in different places so that they can eat it without their kids and the husband eating it. It's just the thing that mothers have done since the dawn of creation.
You know what it is? You're a resource guarder. And if you've got animals like dogs or cats or small baby birds, you're a resource guarder. You grab the resource and that's mine. I don't know when I'm going to get more of this.
Sometimes mums...
You're like a squirrel in the winter.
Sometimes mums just need to have a little treaty somewhere and hide it and say to their husband, over my dead body will you eat this M&M?
Oh, yeah, there was a crunchy bar in the pantry. And I said the phrase, what's this crunchy bar? And you went, I will end you. If you think you're going to get any of that crunchy bar in the pantry. And I said, yes, dear. Okay, baby.
So many texts because women get it.
Right, ladies.
I'm thankful for the ladies having my back. I love you, girls. Salvatore goes, whatever my brother buys, he can't have. And his mum's protein puddings, now they are off limits.
Okay. I feel like that's older brother energy.
Yep.
Whatever my older brother buys, I'm not allowed to touch.
No.
Otherwise, there's probably going to be a fight.
Yeah.
And protein puddings, are they delicious?
I wouldn't know. I've never had a protein pudding.
What's pudding? So
yeah, it's just high protein.
It's probably
brilliant.
Really good.
315 no name. Let us know your name. Says Coke. You can't touch it in the fridge. I need it to survive.
For a time, my father had Dad's Coke. Don't touch Dad's Coke. For a time.
Well, if I buy Pepsi Max, don't touch my Pepsi Max.
Don't touch Lucy's Pepsi Max. I wouldn't even dare think of touching your Pepsi Max.
Jess in King Lake West says, yes, I agree, lots of food off limits in our house, but my story is that my daughter lovingly made lasagna last night and she bagged the leftovers for work today and her boyfriend mistakenly took it this morning instead of the spaghetti bowl that was in the fridge for him and she was devastated. Oh, yeah.
It's going to be an interesting afternoon.
Hope you enjoyed the lasagna, Jeffrey. I had to have the spaghetti bolognese. I've had it 3 days in a row, Jeffrey.
It's off to counselling.
I love it. Karen says, when my boys were younger, I had 4 boys under the age of 4 years at one stage. Yes, there were twins in there. I used to hide things all the time because they would eat anything that moved.
Yeah, that's a hurricane of hunger.
You got to hide it. You got to be creative in your hiding.
4 boys. You can't stop 4 boys.
No.
It's like the locusts of the Old Testament.
Gig says, we have a fridge container that says on it, no touchy.
Mum's stuff.
A conversation has to happen if you want to access the contents.
Oh, it's a bit like Ocean's 11.
Gig?
You need a heist to get to the vault within the vault.
First of all, Gig, I want to see the container and I want to see the no touchy.
I wonder what's in there.
I want to know what's in Gig's no touchy. What's in there, Gig? Gig, what is in your no touchy?
It'd be something amazing.
And it's fun. It's like, instead of a sign going, don't eat it, it's no touchy. So it's fun and cutesy, but also it implies death to all who eat
You know
my
what
chocolate.
you should do? Because you love the CCTV. You should have one of the cameras set up at the fridge.
Oh, so good. In the fridge. So when it opens, it's just Kel's big face going, I'm eating Lucy's chocolate.
Nairi in Wood End joins us this morning. Good morning, Nairi.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good. Do you have food that's off limits?
No, because my husband doesn't like anything that I like.
Hooray!
Is it because you eat healthy or you just have different tastes?
Well, I try to eat healthy and I've got all the health issues and he eats badly and he's really good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Of course.
that's the way it works.
Isn't that just the way of the world? What's even that about? I understand that,
Look,
Nairi.
it's just the way the world works sometimes. I like that, Nairi. Sometimes, well, yeah, you can be healthy sometimes, more healthier than I am. So sometimes that makes me a less of a threat because you've got healthy food that I'm not interested in.
Yeah,
So
he
I
won't
see-
eat my healthy chocolate and stuff.
Yeah, you can
he
have
won't
that.
go anywhere near my healthy
You can
chocolate.
have that stuff.
Or my healthy wraps he won't go near.
So maybe that's the key, Nairi.
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah,
Just
okay.
be healthier than your husband, then you've got no issues.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
It is Skip the Straw Day, everybody. Well, I know why it's good. Skip the Straw Day, especially if it's made of materials
plastics.
that are damaging to the environment and all
Non-biodegradable.
of the baby harp seals that we care about
Yeah, good.
individually.
I'm pro it. Skip the straw.
Skip the Straw Day. But I'd like to wind it back a little further. And I'd like to let everybody know that I don't understand why straws. Like, can someone tell me why straws? Can I? Well, okay, we'll get to that, Casey. Casey's yelling out already. And I love it. Why straws? Because I, as a man with my man brain, I can't understand the benefit of a straw. I know there will be people that will say, here is why straws are in existence, Kel. I understand Skip the Straw Day because of the material it's made of. But I'm just saying the invention of a straw. Why straw? Why not just raise the glass to your lips and drink the liquid inside of the glass? Why put a straw in the middle of that process and then have to use a little bit, albeit a fraction, a little bit more energy
Okay.
to suck the liquid up through the straw into
Okay.
your mouth hole? I will say, before you weigh in, back in the 80s, the curly whirly straws, huge fan of. I get why those straws, because fun, and who doesn't like fun? But your normal straight straw, why straws?
Okay. Picture this. You're running the New York Marathon.
That's hard for me to envisage, but okay.
You've been running a long time because marathons are long.
Are you going to say the only reason straws are invented is because of the marathon?
No. I'm going to say, though, someone hands you a water and there's no such thing as a straw and you're trying to run and sip, it doesn't work. Thus, a straw.
Yeah.
Hang on, you wanted explanations.
But you're wrong because you've never competed in an athletic sport before.
That's rude.
Well, if you watch the marathon or any sort of football or any sort of women's soccer or whatever it is,
They have sippy cups.
No, they don't.
They do have sippy cups.
What do they do, Casey? You squeeze. So the bottle comes up and there's literally almost like a foot between the bottle exiting.
Is there a straw?
No. So you squeeze, they open their mouth, liquid goes straight in. No straws involved. So I'm
Okay,
just
I've got a
saying-
new argument.
Okay, another argument.
Start again.
Are we doing a marathon again?
No.
Okay.
Picture this.
Picture this, everyone.
You're driving in New York.
You're driving.
In New York. And you really want a drink and it's busy traffic because it's New York and there's cabs and then there's Seinfeld crossing the road. And
Is this only in New York or can there be cabs and traffic in other...
anywhere in the world?
Okay.
I'm just trying to set the scene. And there you are and you're in the car and you've got a lovely cup of juice, are you going to pour that into your mouth? No, you're going to have a straw and then just suck it because it's traffic and you're concentrating on traffic and you just need to be able to put the straw in your mouth and suck it.
When you're buying juice, it comes out of a bottle and you just put the bottle to your
No,
mouth.
I'm talking about the juice you buy from McDonald's. You're going to buy the juice and they put it in the cup with the straw, that juice. Okay, change it to Pepsi.
Why straws? Because McDonald's.
No, because non-spillage.
Non-spillage.
In places you might be moving your body or the thing around you is moving, you need the straw. I don't understand why you can't grasp the concept of straws.
You've given me your reason as to why straws.
I've got more.
I'm not sure I'm convinced. You've had a moment, but Casey has given me another option, which I don't think you have addressed, and I want to know if you agree with this.
Yeah.
You're very, very passionate. Casey, why straws?
Taste better.
Taste better. Can you tell me how it tastes better because of a straw?
It's just, you know.
It's just, you know. It's
Okay.
just.
Can I say both? Can I say both of you ladies, you've tried your best. Thank you for trying your best as to why straws. Let's leave it to the Light family. 0428 899 899. I'm merely a man, a simple man, with a simple way of life, and I don't know why straws. And Lucy and Casey have both given me reasons as to why straws, and I'm still not convinced.
There's more.
All right, I know you're angry. Mia, who is 11, in Bulleen, would like to weigh in. Good morning, Mia.
Morning.
Thank you so much for letting me know why straws, because I don't know why straws, Mia. Why straws?
Imagine this. You have a really thick shake, like with lots of ice cream. And if you don't have a straw and you try to drink it, it'll all glug on your face. What a waste.
Mia.
What a waste.
Mia, can
glug
I
on
say,
your face.
Mia, can I say, at the age of 11, you are the first person to give me a compelling reason as to why straws. So well done, Mia. Thank you for giving me a slight understanding of why straws might be necessary.
Glug on your face.
What a waste.
What a waste.
Tonya in Chelsea Heights, good morning.
When I went to India, we were given straws, or at least my mother made me use straws because you cannot trust that the bottles are actually clean because their water is not great for our tummies.
Oh, so you're saying the containers were the problem, but not the liquid inside of the containers. Okay. Thank you, Tonya.
She's just safety.
It's a hygiene thing. Maybe straws, because hygiene, who knows? Everyone seems to have a different reason for why straws. Narelle in Heidelberg West, why straws?
I'm with Kel this time round. I normally side with Lucy, but I'm with Kel.
Oh, you're disputing the very existence
Are
of
you
straws.
like, what's the deal with straws?
Yeah, so let me first go. Marathon runners do not use straws. They use sauce bottles. I dare you next time to watch the marathon during an Olympics.
I can safely say, Narelle, Lucy will never watch a marathon.
Okay, I believe you. Okay, we'll put that to bed.
Right,
I'm mistaken. I was mistaken.
So the marathon's not the answer. What else?
Yeah, so straws, yes, they impact the environment. But if you're in the car, you use a bottle, you use a keep cup or anything like that. Like, I'm sorry, you don't need a straw.
Thank you, Narelle.
I'm like,
Narelle, I did not want to upset you this morning. You're on my side. I get that. I didn't realise. Lucy was a bit upset. I don't know where Casey's at emotionally, but everyone's very passionate about straws. Thank you, Narelle.
The straws have been around since 3rd millennium, BC. But do you know what?
I have a job. We have the 8 o'clock fresh.
Okay, can I at least bring this back at 8:30?
Yes, because I'm going to get asked, why did we go into the news at 8:05, and I can't be like, because straws. So.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
And dare I say, at the end of another successful podcast, well done, Lucy.
Thank you.
Well done, Casey.
Why, thank you, Cal.
If you're listening in real time, tomorrow we are giving away the stuffed monkey that Lucy was able
Orangutan.
to... Yes, Lucy was able to procure one of the final stuffed monkeys that has become internet famous because of Punch the Monkey. And we will be selecting somebody's competition that they suggested on the show today to play out tomorrow. So if you like listening to
He's
Lucy
so
and
cute.
Kel, make sure you're listening tomorrow morning from 6.
Would you like to have a cuddle? You've not cuddled him yet. Yeah.
Does he make you feel better when you cuddle
he
him?
really does. Perfect.
Is it a-
Perfect.
She's perfect.
I was going to say, is it a
It's
he
a
monkey
mummy.
or a
It's a
she?
Yeah, because it was the mummy.
All right, so that's good. A monkey available.
Isn't she beautiful?
Oh, wow, she's cradling
Would you like
it.
a quick cuddle? You've not had a cuddle.
I'm good.
It'll
Unless
be
you want me
worth more
to.
if you cuddle
Just,
it.
do you know what? Rub it on your body.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Now there are 2 monkeys on the show.
That's so cute.
Look at me
Kel.
with the monkey.
Kel.
Yeah. Hello.
Aw.
There he goes. He's a real monkey, everyone. He just wants to do the radio. Look
What
at
does he
him.
sound like on the radio?
Well, Lucy knows what he sounds like. And on that bombshell, it's time to wrap up the podcast. Thank you for participating in this particular episode. We'll see you tomorrow for a big Friday podcast. Until then, everybody.
Frappe.
No, it's frappe.
Well, that's all for now. But you can download more podcasts anytime or catch Lucy and Kel live weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on 89.9 The Light.
This is the end bit. This is the end bit.
Woo!
This is the end bit of the show.
And bit.